This is Sally from Birdwatching N.C. I'm here at the Pocosin Lakes National Wildlife Refuge, and right now I've got a Bobwhite. Very cool.
Bobwhites are related to turkeys, chickens, and other ground fowl. Walking upright on short legs with a pushed-out chest, the image of a small round chicken comes to mind. As seen here in these photos, males and females can be distinguished by the feathered coloration on their head. The male has a white patch under his neck and a white line that runs above his eye. On the female, those feathers are light brown. The plumage of both sexes may be best described as a subtle combination of brown, black, buff, and white. Their beautiful coloring provides effective camouflage against predators, aiding their efforts to remain hidden in their favorite habitats of grassy fields. During the summer breeding season, male red-winged blackbirds become aggressively territorial. When singing to defend his territory or to attract a female, the male fluffs out those bright red epaulettes and half spreads his wings to show off those beautiful red and yellow feathers. Red-winged blackbirds nest in loose colonies, with a male attracting up to 15 females to nest within his home turf. He vigorously protects his territory against all intruders, be it on 4 feet or 2. They've even been known to swoop in to attack people on occasion when we come a bit too close to their nest for their liking.
Got a kingbird.
Eastern kingbirds can be found in open habitats, such as yards, fields, pastures, grasslands, or wetlands all across North Carolina. And they're especially abundant in open places along forest edges or water. In the summertime, they dine primarily on large and small flying insects during the breeding and nesting season, then feed on berries and fruits in their tropical winter ranges. Like the red-winged blackbird, these birds aggressively defend their territories even against much larger birds such as hawks and eagles. The first of a few unexpected birds that I found here was the bobolink. I first heard him calling out from the tall rushes sticking up from the mudflats of the drained pond. Initially I thought it was a red-winged blackbird, so I ignored it. It was pretty far away, but as soon as I saw that pale patch of feathers on his nape, I knew that this was no blackbird. I tried my best to get some clear photos and video, but the bird remained far away at the limits of my focal ranges. Still, I'm very happy to have documented the first moments that I saw a bobolink in the summertime at Lake Mattamuskeet. The bobolink's northern breeding range extends from Maine to Washington State, which is why it seems unusual to see one here in the middle of July. That being said, their spring and fall migration does bring them down here to North Carolina. Perhaps this one arrived in March and is just getting a head start on the autumn journey ahead by sticking around here for the summer. Another surprise bird was this gorgeous Tundra Swan here at the Pungo unit. I found the bird swimming around a flooded-out field with a flock of Canadian geese. I've had the pleasure of witnessing the great flocks of Tundra Swans during their winter migration here at the Pungo unit in the past. It's pretty weird to think that just 6 months ago there may have been more than 300,000 swans filling the waters and fields here, but now there's just this one. I felt bad for this elegant one, all alone in the refuge, but if he can survive the next few months, he'll have plenty of company to spend time with this winter as the rest of the flock makes the southward journey down from the Arctic to the Pungo unit. Last but not least, my favorite surprise bird here at Pungo Lake was this Greater Yellowlegs that I found looking for food in what may be generously described as a big puddle here at the Pungo unit. Although they are known to spend the winter here, these handsome birds aren't normally found in North Carolina during the summer. What a nice surprise! Well, that about wraps it up from the Pungo unit, Pocosin Lakes, and Lake Mattamuskeet. If you like this kind of content, hit that like button, ring that bell, and subscribe to my channel. And until next time, happy birding!